So, I'm going to be answering the question for some new players. What are the best farming characters in the game? You might be thinking that it would be let's take the more recent one. This character right here. Really good character, really strong, hits hard, clears quickly, and is able to do a lot of damage. Really good. Obviously, since it clears quicker, it's obviously going to be the better farmer, right? Wrong. You can even take what a lot of people consider the best character in the game, this 1,000-year Blood War Yamamoto, who is insane, even to this day, with how much damage and how quickly he can clear runs. Because he just has so much stuff going for him. Shared complete status immunity, so you don't have to worry about getting inflicted with status ailments. He has all these different things that boost, or skills that boost his damage. Damage to burning enemies, 40%. Damage to weakened enemies, plus 40%. Spiritual ailments, status ailment spiritual pressure boost, 80%. All of that, increased strong attack damage, 40%. You got all of this, and you got 2 status ailments on every single one of his attacks, so he's going to be doing a lot of damage. So obviously, having 4 of these 1,000-year Blood War Yamamotos going up against, let's say, Inheritance Trial, you want to farm this for super potions because you want to tier 20 your characters. Tier 20, did they show it on here? Here. If you go to character links on characters, they have a level 0. They can go to 10. Well, it used to be 10. Then at 15, you get an extra ability or skill. And at level 20, you get another extra ability or skill. So this can go to level 20 on here, level 20 on here, and level 20 on here. So you're going to need a lot of supplies for that. And you would think being able to clear this really quickly with 4,000-year Blood War, 4,000-year Blood War Yamamotos, you would end up, this character obviously is the best farmer in the game, and he can be good at farming certain things, sure, but he is not probably what you're looking for. There are characters in the game that will have, let's take a look at this character, for example. This Mind Yukiora has a +5 to super heart link slot potions, a +5 to heart link slot potions, and an increased heart droplet drop of 30%. So for droplets of the heart kind, he's going to be getting 30% more. And for the potions and super potions, he's going to be getting a +5. That is significant increase. If you have 4 of these characters in one inheritance trial, you're going to be getting at least 20 more potions / super potions, depending on what you're farming. Inheritance trial is going to be super potions, and I'm not sure, do they get droplets in inheritance trials or not. I haven't really farmed them that much. The co-op version, that is. But let's just say, you go to droplets. Let's just say, hey, you want to farm droplets. You got enough super potions. You use this character. You're going to get 30% increase on here. That's going to be a huge boost. So if you don't have those increases, it's going to hurt how long it takes. It's going to hurt your efficiency. Where, let's just say, you would normally take, let's say, 10 hours to farm, let's just say, 10,000 potions. I'm just throwing out random numbers. Where, with, 1,000-year Blood War Yamamoto, with these potion characters, you could probably farm that in significantly less time. Let's just say 50%. So let's just say it takes 5 hours. It would actually take you a lot less time to farm 1,000 potions. That would actually be pretty quickly, especially with these droplets. But that is what they're there. So you're trading time, and you also got to take into account. Let's see if it shows it here. Soul tickets. You are limited by soul tickets. So basically, if you didn't have to worry about soul tickets, and you can do times 10 runs to your heart's content, forever, then actually you could probably say, yeah, I'm just going to use 1,000-year Blood War Yamamoto, put it on auto, or I'm just going to play with 1,000 Year Blood Warrior Yamamoto and just get it done. You know, because you really like playing with the character, you don't really care about efficiency. And I can see that. But here, you got up to, if you have the subscription, 60 soul tickets. If you don't, it's 50. So, if you were to try and do, if it's co-op, you only can do a maximum of 5 runs per time. So it's going to take you 10 runs to get through this. So even if you wanted to just say, I just want to clear it quickly, if you're not spending orbs on soul tickets or don't have a huge stockpile of soul tickets in here, then you're kind of wasting your time just doing a bunch of 1,000 Year Blood Warrior Yamamotos. Now, there is a reason that you can get away with, you know, not having these characters, as if you're carrying. If you're someone who says, join my room, I'll carry kind of thing, and you have like 1,000 Year Blood Warrior Yamamoto, people will join your room, and they, because, you know, if you're carrying, they don't really have to do much. They put it on auto and they let you beat the room for them. And there will be people who will do that if you do that. So if you don't have any of the characters that I'm about to show you, then, you know, that's a way you can get around not being able to join the room. You host the room yourselves and say, join this, I'll carry. So if you have like a really powerful character like this 1,000 Year Blood Warrior Yamamoto, this Aizen, this Ichigo, you know, you would be good. Or this Yukiora. I'm not sure exactly how good this Yukiora is. He looks good on paper, but I haven't played him, so I can't say for certain. But now, here's a way that you can go into your album. Like if you're a new player, let me go to the main screen so you can see what it is. And I can show you how you can find these characters to see if you have them or not. You click on that wheel icon right up there, the cog wheels. Go to album. And it'll bring this. Now you click on sort. Then we're going to scroll down. We are going to be looking for skills. So you see this one right here? We're going to click on filter off. It'll bring up this menu. And we're going to click to match any. And we're going to click on increase super link slot potions, link slot potions, crystal jewel drops, droplet drops, and coin drops. These are the 5 skills that you're going to want to keep an eye out for farming and increasing your farming potential. And as you can see, when I did that, it literally filtered out all the characters that don't have that. So here's are the characters that you're going to want to keep an eye out. I'm going to go over pretty much every single one of the characters that are good. If you're someone who has one of these characters that I do not personally have, or I just haven't played it enough with to really appreciate them, or maybe I just don't like their playstyle, post them in the comment section below. But I'm probably going to cover some of the ones that I honestly don't have. So let's start off with this character. The character that you seen in the beginning of the video. He's pretty good. He has a strong attack recharge time of minus 12% max. That's good. That means he's going to get his strong attacks off quicker. So these 3 right here are going to recharge quicker. He has guard break. So he's going to be able to, you know, not have to deal with a lot of problems that certain enemies like to give you if your character does not have guard break, such as the amount of reduced damage they will be taken if you do not have this. So the fact that he has this, you're going to be defeating enemies quicker. He has team party stamina recovery, 20%. So that means if you're in a party, or if he's just a character in your back, like, you know, if you're doing a single player quest, like as long as he's a member of your team, even if he's not the active player or the one you're playing as, he will recover 20% of the party stamina or team stamina every time you move between screens. So this is very significant help. If you get hit a little bit here and then, depending on the content you have, you know, it'll help recover your health and allow you to live longer. But what really makes this character stand out is the fact he does have Heart Potion, Super Heart Potion, and Heart Droplet Drops bonuses. So +5 for the potions, both the Super and the regular, and a 30% increase to the Droplet Drops. So what that means is you have 3 out of the 5... Wait, would it be 5? Yeah, 5 skills that will help your character, or you farm your account would be a better way to say it, not your character. Your account to farm up the resources more efficiently. Less runs needed. And if you're going in with co-op rooms with people that also have this, as well as you, you're going to see a significant increase of how many resources you get per run, which is going to help in the long run. So he's a really good character for that reason. He might not be as strong as the characters that I mentioned before. He might not be as strong as the 1,000-Year Blood War Yamamoto, that Speed Yukiura, Blue Yukiura, or the Tech 1,000-Year Blood War Aizen. He might be not as strong as those characters are, but he makes up for it with that very special skill that will help you farm runs quicker. And in fact, in this game, a lot of the rooms, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, will kick you if you do not have one of these type of characters. That's why sometimes hosting with a really broken character and carrying other people can be a good way to farm the rooms or the resources. Have them bring it, and you just farm. This character right here, this Akon, he is a potion / super potion character as well, so that's really beneficial. He does have increased status ailment chance against power attribute enemies, so that's obviously going to help a little bit. So overall, very good character for farming as well. This character is really, really good. You know, he has the team party heal every time you transition. He has, where is it? He has the full stamina damage boost by 20%. He has the potion, super potion, and droplet increase. So he's just like that Mind Yukiura. But he has a really good skill called Pierce Iron Skin. Iron Skin in this game basically means you need to inflict them with the status ailment to be doing increased damage. Otherwise, they're going to take a lot longer to kill. This skill, along with Guard Break, will basically pierce that. He doesn't need to inflict any status ailments on them. He's going to be piercing their Iron Skin every time. And if you take a look up here, as you can see, he has no status ailment symbols next to any of his attacks. So he's going to be just fine dealing with those specific enemies in things like Inheritance Trial, I believe. So, really good character. He's a really good farmer. Now, we're going to speed this up a little bit. Here is a potion character. So, he's, I believe, a potion droplet character. It's another type of character that you can watch. As you can see, he has a potion and he has a droplet of 30%. Just to give you a better indication, the 17% droplet one is not as useful anymore as compared to these 30%, which is a lot more of them now, thankfully. So do keep that in mind when you are looking at your character, because some of the lower, like first characters that are at the bottom of the screen, I'll show you, they're 17%. In fact, actually, I think these Chads right here, these Chads, for example, I believe are 17%. See? 17%. So this type of Chad right here, you might still get kicked out of rooms, especially if you're farming like the Enriched Droplet Zone. They're going to probably just want 30%. You bring in a 17% character, they might let it slide, but I would say be prepared to be kicked. Now, we're going to take a look at the potion / super potion characters, because those are the big ones. Those are the rarer ones, if you will. The droplets, the crystal, jewels, the crystals and jewel character drops, and the coin drop characters that increase the amount of coins, crystals, and jewels you get. Those are pretty common. Those are pretty easy to get, at least comparative to the potion, super potion characters. So, let's start off at the top. This is a potion, super potion droplet character. Really good. This Tech Yuryu over here, potion, super potion droplet character. This Akon is a potion, super potion character. This Cien right here is a super potion character. He doesn't have droplets and he doesn't have potions, I believe. This Momo, the swimsuit Momo, and the swimsuit Neliel right here, the two ones that I don't have that are kind of grayed out, those are potion, super potion characters. So it's going to be really good for farming. This Nsanity is actually pretty good. It's a potion droplet character, one of the better ones out there. A lot of people use this character to farm, was it epic raids, I believe, because you get potions and you get droplets, and having her there, you're getting both. So it's kind of like a win-win. So a lot of people like to use her. If you scroll down a bit, this Cacao Society Grimjow, this one right here, I'll click on it so you can see which one I'm talking about. This character right here is another potion, super potion character, really good at farming. If we scroll down here, these two characters that I do not have, Nini Noelle, this one's Noelle. She's a potion / super potion character. If you have Akon, you don't necessarily need her, unless you want to have a potion, super potion. You can have up to 3 that are going to be useful for single player. So keep that in mind. You know, some people might want to be more efficient with their single player farming. Potion, super potion, you can have up to 3. That'll be the max. That'll make them actually worth it. And then you got this one right here, which is Nini. Super potion character. So, yeah. Those are, I believe, the last potion actually the first super potion / potion characters in the game. So they'll be the first ones from there and up is where you'll see them. The ones below that, you're just going to see potions and droplet characters and some of the other ones as well. Like these two right here. Potion characters are pretty outdated. This character is really bad at farming. So hopefully you don't pull him and you pull another tech potion character. Because he's a pain in the butt to farm with. His skill set isn't pretty good. This one a lot of people still use because he's premium. You can 5 out of 5 him and max dupe him over time. And if you get him to that point, he's going to be very useful at farming certain runs. People use him in raids. Or epic raids, I should specify. Because raids are just, you know, where you farm characters to level up your character, you know, with their skills and unlock those. So these are the lists. A general rule of thumb, if you are looking at the sort and you have descending and rarity clicked, whenever you're looking, the characters at the top are generally going to be better than the ones at the bottom, but that is not always the case. Especially when it comes to how good the character is overall. An example of this would be, not necessarily with the skills, because these characters, I pretty much showed you all the really good characters. I mean, you can look to see which ones are potion characters. Potions, it's not going to be too bad. Droplets, they're becoming more numerous. But if you were to take a look at here, for example, you would think these 3 characters right here. Shinji, what was it? Is that Rose and I think Love? Or is it Versa? Right? Kensei. And this one is Rose. Okay, so this one is Rose. Oh wait, Love had that like weird hairstyle. I think I know him. Yeah, okay. I was just trying to remember. Love is this guy, right? Yeah, okay. It's pretty sure. You would think those characters that I mentioned up there would be stronger than, let's say, where is he? This Anniversary Aizen, 6th Anniversary Aizen. You would assume that because those characters were closer. Nah, this character is a beast, even till this very day. We're already past 7th Anniversary. We're probably about, 7.5, 8 months away from the 8th Anniversary. And wait, when was the 7th? So yeah, about 8 months, 7-8 months until we get to the next anniversary. So it'll be 2 years since this character has been released once it gets to the 8th anniversary, and this character is still very strong. He's also a premium character, so he'll be easier compared to a lot of the limited characters to 5 out of 5. So don't let the fact that you, like, let's just say if you pulled this character, be happy. You got a really good character. If you pull this character, be happy. You got a really good character. You know, so just keep that in mind. And I think I pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover. The characters that I mentioned, they are the best units to farm with. for like just to cover it at the end, characters that are going to be really strong, like you're going to want to actually like if you just want really strong characters and that's it for farming, maybe you're farming a single player quest and you just want one really strong character, and then you have 2 of the super potion characters to farm with. This Yukiura is strong. This 1000-Year Blood War Ichigo is strong. This Roka is pretty good. Not as strong as some of the other characters, but she does have shared complete status immunity, so you're not going to have to worry about getting inflicted with status ailments. These 3 right here are very strong. Very strong indeed. Like this character, very good survival. He might be a little bit slower than these 2, but overall he has a really good survivability. He's strong. He does finish things fast, but he can sometimes get stun locked. Well, I guess stun locked into, until he's dead on certain levels. Especially if you're autoing. If you're playing him manually, then you should be good enough to just completely destroy everything, except for maybe some of the more harder content like Inheritance Trials. So you got to be careful there. This character is very strong at PvE and Brave battles. These 2 are pretty strong as well. His first strong attack is kind of pain in the butt to aim with, but overall he's still pretty good. This character does not have a shared complete status immunity like this Ichigo, this Yamamoto, this Ichigo, and this Roka have, but he's still pretty good. He does have a team heal, so every 20% every time you transition a screen. Scroll down here a bit. This Retsu right here, if you manage to pull her on one of her reruns or as filler, she is pretty good. There's 2 more. These 2 characters. These are 2 really strong standout characters as well. Him more so than this art book Ichigo, but still, both of those are pretty good. And we're coming up on end of the year. This is coming out probably in December 9th or 10th of 2022. We're 2 banners away from end of the year. End of the year is probably going to be pretty hype. We're probably going to get a very powerful character there. That's probably going to be on the same level as Yamamoto, or at the very least rivaling him. He might not be up there on level of how strong they are, or how strong he is, but he might be, close to him. Like this Yukiura, he's strong. He's not as strong as Yamamoto, but he is strong enough to be like you can put him close to Yamamoto. Like if Spiteful Hopes did a bunch of math on there, and yeah, he's hitting strong compared to some of the other characters. So we might see another character like that for end of the year. I'm not saying we will, but as time goes on, this is a gacha game. Expect better characters to come out. That's why, generally speaking, if you see characters that are towards the top of this list instead of the bottom, the higher they are, the chances of them being stronger and meta are more likely. Anywho, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. If you have any questions, put them down in the description box below. Not the description box. You can't do that. If you did that, you'd be hacking somehow. Comment section below. And there is some bit of good news relating to me responding to comments quickly. It seems like it is not having as much problems loading the YouTube and Google anymore. So maybe soon, I'm hoping it'll be good for responding to comments again, because I've been annoyed that I haven't been able to respond to comments. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys next time. I'll probably post a update in the community tab when that seems to be solved. So, peace.